Good morning, everybody. This is Hob, and this is.
This is Mrs. Hobb.
And today we are starting a new live stream. We're going to be playing PolycraftWorld. Now, you might say, oh, this just looks like regular Minecraft, and yeah, it really does look a lot like regular Minecraft. But the folks over at UT Dallas, University of Texas at Dallas, let me clarify that, have created a complete modification of Minecraft called PolycraftWorld. And what they've done is they've taken and added a lot of materials and a lot of recipes and a lot of new content, not mob based. It's all ores and ore processing based, to teach a more advanced materials processing mindset. So it is a learning tool. I'm sorry, it's an educational thing, and we're geeks, and so we think that stuff is really really cool. One of the really awesome things about it is that they've added the ability to make things like jetpacks and scuba gear, and even something silly like a pogo stick for transportation. Oh, and it looks like we got a really good spawn. We've got a village right over there. And
let's go take it over.
Ooh, yeah, we do what we do. Um, let's do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go get set up in just a minute here and get some of our basic necessities up and running, and we're gonna record it. We're gonna time lapse a lot of the crap that goes into it, so that you guys don't have to watch it, and that's because that's all the boring stuff. We're gonna show you all the really cool stuff. So some of these might come out a little bit squirrely, but we're gonna try and keep the episodes to about 20 minutes long, so that we don't overwhelm you guys. And we are going to go from there. So enjoy, and we will be right back with you. All right, and we are back, and we're coming over to the village. We're going to give you a quick little tour of the village before we make our changes, tell you what our plan is. So it looks like we've got a little farm. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses.
Oh, this is cool. We have a new oil pit over here.
Oh, hey, that is cool. Is that oil? I suppose that probably is. It kind of looks like oil. All the piggies are swimming in it, and a sheep, and a duck. Well, I mean chicken.
I know that they said they added something like that, so I'm assuming this is an oil pit.
Now, something that we do quite often when we start a new world is we will block the testificates into a couple of the houses, and that keeps them from getting turned into zombies before we have any kind of defenses up that help to protect them. So we are going to make some modifications. What do we got here? Looks like we've got. Oh, hey. So we've got a fairly sizable cave over here that we could probably drop down into and start mining out. We'd probably pit mine that bad boy. Ooh, don't fall down there.
No, I'm going back up. I think I'm going to start with taking over the house next to it.
Okay. Which one you want to take? This one over, the one that's sand trap or gravel trap. Oh,
no, we could turn that into a smelting room if we're going to pit mine straight down into that area that's just on the other side of it.
Okay, we've got kind of a nasty hole right there. We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to level this, I think. Bring the level of this house up. And then
we could take the house down and rebuild.
Yeah, I think that might be a better idea. We'll take the house down and rebuild. That means we're going to have to move the testificates. So let's make it so that they can actually get out of there, and let's leave a house open for them to go into once it starts turning dark. And so we're gonna get started on that. We're gonna do our survival setup so that you guys don't have to watch it. We're gonna punch trees. We're gonna make gardens and all of that fun stuff and beds and you know the drill, so that you guys don't have
The
to
boring
watch it.
stuff.
Yeah, all the boring stuff that everybody already knows how to do. We're gonna do that without making you watch. So we will be back with you very shortly because we're not even gonna time lapse it. We're gonna cut to in this particular instance, and there may be some stuff that we do time lapse. So we're probably gonna use a lot of cut tos to get you guys to the really interesting new materials and new manufacturing processes. So we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, and we're back, and as you can see, we have finished a house. It's a very lovely house. It's got a couple of doors. We spent a heck of a lot of time on bringing the area of the town into a fairly well lit state. We've got our tree farm along a nicely paved road because you know nothing like a nicely paved road, right? Um, we have herded the testificates into a house, uh, which is testificate wrangling is a nuisance and a half. And unfortunately, we don't have enough cobble to actually do a wall around the town yet, so we haven't gotten that far. But we have marked out where we're going to pit mine. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say all of the cobble went into the stupid road.
Yeah, well, you know, civil planning, right? So we've got this area over here that was already kind of a cave system. We're gonna pit mine over the top of that. We've been pulling a lot of our cobble out of this mountain back over here, but we're gonna do an open, semi-open, covered pit mine because we are gonna need some materials, a lot of materials. I plan to build a smelter, an automatic not refinery, an automatic forge. So what'll happen is we'll be able to load the materials in at a single point, and have those actually filtered down through a bunch of furnaces, and then come back out in a chest of our choosing because there are a ton of raw materials in this game that require smelting, and it's just to be able to smelt them all consistently and efficiently would require far too many furnaces. So I'm going to build a bank of 8 that will actually autofill, feed, and refine for all intents and purposes. And Mrs. Hobb is standing over there next to something that she likes because she's silly.
It's not because I'm silly, it's because I'm a native Texan.
So there you go.
So, for those of you who don't know, the Texas state flower is the bluebonnet, and in the spring there's just fields of these things. And they've put the Texas bluebonnet into the game. So, there's your educational thing of the day.
Woo, education. All right, so we are going to start digging this pit mine, and this is going to take a crazy large amount of time. Um, so this is one where I'm gonna cut the video, and we are going to dig a hole. Now, normally the way that we do pit mining is we take and we'll dig down to a certain depth, and then we will put platforms, well, not really platforms, stairs, so that we can actually take and dig through into branch mining, so that we can start gathering those materials from the branch mines. So
We'll show you some of the stages as we go.
yeah, we'll take some brief some outtakes as we run into stuff. Once we start hitting the interesting materials, which I think is going to be pretty quick, actually. Um, you know, we've got a problem. that occurs to me here. Um, how are we not gonna fall into the pit mine?
Very carefully. I think
Cause,
what
cause
we
I
can stare down around the edges to start out with, and then
okay, yeah, cause I kind of extended this with some dirt without really thinking about making it any deeper than one. So that was probably a bad idea. Oh, inside, inside, inside. It's getting dark. Run, 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 run! Got the first part of this cleared out, all fun and crazy like, and I hear zombies. Hopefully none will attack me. And we actually we hit our first patch of new materials. So this is, I don't know what this is. Hang on. Is that the? Oh look, it's got the periodic table info on it. That's kind of cool. I dig that. So I'm gonna grab this out, and I don't know what the heck the pink stuff is, but what do we got? We got manganese ore. So there's our first little bit of new material, along with whatever this pink stuff over here is, and whatever that orange spotty stuff is. Now, the orange spotty stuff from playing before, I know, if I remember correctly, is bismuth. Um, so that'll... Is it bismuth? I think it's bismuth. I might be wrong. But anyhow, so as you can see, what we're doing is we're literally just cutting a pit into the ground. Um, and just working our way down. As we go down, we tend to wall off the cave areas that we aren't ready to explore and just kind of stick a door in them. That's actually something that Mrs. Hobb started doing when we do these pit mines. It's so that we can actually come back to those later when we're a little bit better equipped. Uh, Something that I plan on doing is I'm going to go dig out a whole boatload of glass, and we're eventually going to put a glass ceiling and a door on this, so that we'll actually have a sealed top pit mine that we don't have to worry about. What's the word I'm looking for? We don't have to worry about crap dropping in on us from above. No death from above. So I'm going to cut it again, and we will come back once we've done a bit more digging. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so what we've got, and I just heard an Enderman, that is not good. Not good. So we've got some ore here. We're going to dig that out in just a minute. Where is... Got to get back over to the stairs. And we got some ore over here. PB, I'm going to guess that's lead by the nicely rendered lead weight that's on it. And we've got some more of the MN25, which is the manganese. And then I'm gonna pop down here, and I'm gonna see what this pink stuff is. Try not to fall here. Oh, actually, I can just go right down to the bottom. What is this pink stuff? That is potash ore. And I have no idea what that means. Huh. Potash. Potash. No, potash. It's potash. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
it's potash.
It's potash. I'm pretty sure it's potash, not potash. So it's this stuff. I'm gonna make holes in your floor. I'm sorry. Chromite. Chromite. So
Oh man, I ran out of torches.
Here, I'll give you mine. Since I tend to dig in the middle anyways. There you go. Have some torches. Jump. There you go. Alright.
Thank you.
So there's some lead, some potash, and some freaking chromite, and we're gonna get back to the digging. Oh yeah, and that's the dangerous space. We cut the ramp that we built over there to put the door in, but there's a cave over there, and I'm pretty sure that's where the Enderman is, and he can frickin' stay there. All right, well, we'll be back in a little while. All right, and we are back. So we decided to, while we were mining this stuff out, that we were actually going to dig this out around the ore so you can kind of get a better look at it and get an idea of what size the veins are. We're just going to clear out this material really quick. And so, as you can see, the shapes are a little bit different from kind of the traditional shapes that we see in regular Minecraft ores. These ones get a little bit crazier.
I also find that these give more experience, enchanting experience.
Oh, do they? Okay. I haven't really paid that much attention to it, funny enough. So there's...
Well, every polycraft ore that I've come across so far gives experience.
Oh, fair enough. So there's the basic kind of where we're at right now. We've come down not as far as I would like, honestly. It just takes so darn long. And I'm gonna put the stairs in to level this down. So we're gonna keep digging. Hopefully there's a lot of ore in here. This is yeah, this is gonna take a while, guys. I don't even think we've gone down from we're probably only down at like level 50 or so, and yeah, so this is gonna be a while. We'll get back in here in a little bit. As soon as we find something new, we'll bring you guys in and we'll show you what we found. All right, we are back, and it looks like we've got some of that that funky orange spotty stuff, and I've already grabbed a little bit of it, and it is bauxite. It's not bismuth, it's bauxite. Bismuth is Bi. This is not Bi, this is Ba. So we also found, and I haven't pulled this out yet, I haven't pulled any of this out yet, but we found this purpley stuff. And so hang on a sec here. I'm going to go grab some of this and see what the heck it is. Also, ooh, hey, haha, smart me, I checked for more. Alright, so let me grab this. And then I'm just going to plug this damned hole. Oops. I have terrible aim. So what is the purpley stuff? The purpley stuff is fluorite. So we've got bauxite and fluorite to add to the list of materials. Experience thief, and so there we go. We're gonna keep on digging. We dug a pretty solid trench around here. We got ourselves down a little ways. We got some more of the pink stuff and some more of the purpley stuff over here, and we'll get. I should have dug that out before. Crap, cave. Hopefully there's nothing over here that's going to eat me. And no, I'm just going to plug the hole. Put a door on it later. Anyhow, all right. So we're gonna keep on digging. As you can see, we've made some progress. All right, and we are back. And as you can see, we've made some more progress. We've dug our way down a little bit further. Mrs. Hobb has been trenching over here, and it looks like she's digging some coal out, but I was trenching my way down this way, and I found magnesium, easily identified by the MG on it, and this, I don't know what this is. This is tar sand. Tar sand. I have no idea what the hell that even is. So I'm gonna have to look that up and find out, because yeah, it's bizarre. Also over here, get out off my head. We found this. This is nickel, and this pretty shiny rock right here. That is your bismuth. So your bismuth is rainbow colored when it's in the ground. And then of course we've got more bauxite, and I really need to get back up here and start digging down the middle. I was kind of trenching down to give us a path to follow, so that as we're layering down. But Mrs. Hobb decided that she wanted to cut swaths out from underneath. I have no idea why. Mrs. Hobb,
Because that's how I roll.
because Mrs. Hobb does what Mrs. Hobb wants, and Mr. Hobb doesn't argue much. That's not actually true. I argue a lot.
I was about to say, since when?
Since we're in the public view, maybe not so much. Anyhow, all right. So we're gonna cut this on out of here, and we're gonna dig. Oh, somebody broke a pickaxe. You better. I don't think I have any more either. There should be some in the chest up in the house, way up the stairs. Good luck with that. Anyhow, so we're gonna cut this, and we'll be back in a little while.